Christmas. This won't be the last one for me before the holidays, and I have another one coming up for nonfiction November too. But this one it qualifies for nonfiction November. Michelle Obama's "The Light We Carry." Now, this was a really inspirational memoir book for me. I really liked it, although it's geared toward younger people, and it's kind of geared specifically toward younger women people. But, I'm reading it, so it's geared for older white men, too. I got a lot out of it. I like the Obamas, and, it was dedicated to her parents. There's a quote from Alberto Rios. He's a poet and a short story writer, and he's stationed out of Arizona State University. He's been there a long time, and I knew Alberto Rios. His nickname is Tito Rios. Read his stuff. So she had a, right off the bed, in her epigram, and she has a lot of themes going through this book. One theme is a knitting theme. She picked up knitting when, back in the day when her and her husband, Barack Obama, got into office, and a lot of things came up for her, especially with her daughters, Malia and Sasha, and how they grew up in the White House and that. She goes into 2016, when Trump won, and because we didn't get out and vote. We didn't get out and vote is why Trump won. And that part of the book was really, really interesting to me. She you can tell she's holding back, because, when they go low, we go high, and but she gives details about the awkwardness of that transition and what a dick he was, as if we didn't know, but she's really polite about it. But you read between the lines and how outrageous it was, how insulting it was. The book is a lot about mental health, and goes back to the Greeks, Plato. Her key to mental health is body and mind, exercise, and clean living, clean thinking, no thought errors, black and white thinking, this or that, no catastrophizing, the sky is falling, come on. She really brings it down and to a even keel that I liked. A lot of great advice in this book. Beyond knitting, she talks about her mother, and they brought her mother into the White House, and her mother's not a egomaniac at all. She's under the radar, If the radar's here, this is her mother, under the radar. Brought in primarily to help with the kids. Sasha's kind of a holy terror, but in a good way. She also quotes from a great science fiction author of mine, Octavia Butler. Quotes from her. The quote is, "What we don't see, we assume can't be." That's Octavia Butler. What we don't see, we assume can't be. Well, there's a lot of things you don't see. Like electricity, for one. She talks about her the importance of friends and how young people these days have a hard time sometimes making friends. They're embarrassed about it, like making the first move as if it were a date. Just even just a friendship, a man on man friendship, or how do you make a friend? How do you go out on a limb and extend that branch and say, "Hi, I kind of like you. Let's talk." Seemingly easy, but these days with phones and young people are shy, I guess, huh? But it was just a joy to read, really moving about their time in Chicago and the transition they made from Springfield to DC, and the friends that they brought, the friends that they had to leave behind. Just a really uplifting autobiography, memoir. I recommend it. Coming to you from a white guy, Democratic, but yeah, if you want an uplifting book for the holidays, or if you have kids, give it to them. I recommend this book. Talk to you later.